and we have to plan ahead and continually build up Changi. And we have plans to do so. Today in Changi, we already have T1, T2, and T3. They are there, but we will keep on upgrading them. We are building a new terminal. There was a budget terminal. They said they are rebuilding a budget terminal. Next thing I knew, it became the T4. I told them it doesn't look like a budget anymore. But the business is there. It will be good. And we have one more trick. Outside T1, we'll build something special. There's a car park there, open air car park, since there since the beginning. It shouldn't still be there. We are going to replace it with what we have codenamed Project Jewel. Project Jewel, it looks like this, will expand T1, so T1 will be connected with it, as will the others. But it'll have shops, restaurants, and a beautiful indoor garden. So we have gardens by the bay. This one is gardens at the airport. Not just for visitors, but for Singaporeans too. Families on Sunday outings. Students maybe studying for exams. Newlyweds taking bridal photos. For the longer term, we are already planning T5. T5 sounds like a terminal, but actually it's a whole airport by itself, as big as today's Changi Airport. But connected together so it all operates as one, 2 runways, 3rd runway, new T5, doubling the capacity. Starting working now, target date, mid-2020s, 12, 15 years' time. And this is how we can stay the hub in Southeast Asia and create many more opportunities for Singaporeans. But this is just one phase. Beyond this, we have further bold plans because we are going to build a new RSF airbase and a new runway at Changi. Changi East Airbase. And why are we doing that? Because if we do that, we can move Paya Lebar Airbase to Changi East. And free up Paya Lebar Airbase. You look at this area, it's 800 hectares. It's bigger than Ang Mo Kio, it's bigger than Bishan. But it moves out. We'll build new homes, new offices, new factories, new parks, new living environments, new communities. But in fact, it's not just this 800 hectares, because if you move the airbase, you remove the height restrictions on a big area around the airbase, which are now constrained because you have to take off, you have to land, you have to provide safety. And that frees us to develop new exciting plans for the big chunk of eastern Singapore, going all the way down to Marina and Marina South. So you're talking about 2030 and beyond, and it won't fully happen for maybe 20, 30 years after that, because houses are built, houses don't need to be pulled down overnight. But the potential is there, we can dream. Besides Paya Lebar, we also have plans for our port in Tanjung Pagar. Tanjung Pagar, with Brani, with Keppel, with Pasir Panjang, is one of the busiest ports in the world. Business is good, the port has been very successful, it's growing, it's reaching its limits. So we are building a new port in Tuas, bigger, more efficient, almost double the present capacity. And then we can stay a hub port and make sure the business stays here. And when this is done, we can move from Tanjung Pagar to Tuas. Starting 2027, when the port's leases expire, and when they move to Tuas, we will free up the prime land in Tanjung Pagar. And there, we can build a southern waterfront city. This is a satellite picture, so you can see it all on one screen, but it's a huge area. It's 1,000 hectares, 2.5 times the size of Marina Bay, all the way from Shenton Way to Pasir Panjang, from the east all the way to the west. These are very ambitious long-term plans. It's an example of how we need to think and plan for our future. And it reflects our fundamental mindset and spirit to be confident, to look ahead, to aim high. If we can carry off these plans, we don't have to worry about running out of space or possibilities for Singapore. We are not at the limits. The sky is the limit. We are creating possibilities for the future. We are opening up opportunities for our children, for their children, to continue to build, to upgrade, to reinvent this city for many more years to come.